everybody and welcome to this year's 2025 luxury wishlist video. Although to be fair with you, at the speed at which I'm adding things to this list, I should probably do one of this per month. First thing on this list will be the Goyard St. Louis tote. It's got a similar shape to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag, which I wore many years ago as a beach bag actually. And I found it pretty comfortable. Although I'm particularly thinking of this one as a Pilates/gym bag. Something that can easily transition from perhaps getting changed at the gym and then heading straight to a meeting. Now for that particular purpose, I usually wear my Hermes garden party in this navy and black combo. But the main reason that I would like this Goyard one is so I can actually wear it on my shoulder. Not just on the crook of the arm or handheld like I usually have to carry this other handbag. I still love my garden party and it's definitely one of my most worn bags, but something along the lines of this size that I can actually carry over my shoulder I think will come in quite handy. And then regarding the specs of the bag, I would particularly like it in either the total black or the black and camel combo. Also from Goyard, I would like to get their vanity bag, or perhaps a couple of them. Once again, in the classic black and camel combo. When it comes to traveling with my toiletries, I currently use an array of different ones I have from either gift with purchase, like the ones you get with brands of the likes of Chanel, Dior, Guerlain. And then I have some other really nice fabric ones from brands as Lenoble, just like this one right here. Now, these are pieces that I would prefer to use for, let's say, storing my lingerie in when we're traveling, or perhaps my nightwear. And this year I would like to update my vanity/travel toiletry set into a more cohesive one. They'd look lovely sitting on the bathroom vanity, and then I wouldn't see myself obliged to pack and unpack every other week whenever we're traveling to Paris or just visiting the world. Still on the bags department, I tried on this gorgeous Bulgari Serpenti handbag on the way to Uruguay on our last trip, which by the way, if you haven't caught the vlog just yet, I will make sure to leave it linked up here for you. And I absolutely fell in love with the size of this handbag. I've been eyeing it for months in either black or the iconic Bulgari emerald green. However, the airport only had it in the blue leather version, so I didn't end up picking it up. I actually worked at the head office in London for Bulgari many years ago, and that shop particularly started a love affair with both Bulgari jewelry and accessories. We used to be able to borrow them, go around London taking pictures, attend to fashion weeks with them, and it was honestly a very dream girl type of job when you're into handbags. There's a bag I actually wanted to get this year, and because I didn't film this video at the very beginning of 2025, I actually already got my hands on it. This is one of my souvenirs from my holiday in Uruguay recently. It's a piece I've had my eyes on for quite some time. It's very raw, very Uruguay coded. It's got all of this gorgeous detailing in it that I'm honestly quite obsessed with. Very nice raw hem lines. The entire piece has been handmade by local Uruguayan artisans. And it's got the most exquisite raw leather scent. This is how the interior looks like. So it's just going to be a large tote bag that's got a little bit of an asymmetric shape to it. The brand is called Actitude Sur. I don't know if I mentioned that. And it's a brand that I particularly adore from Uruguay. So whenever I'm there, I always try to pay them a visit. And this is the lovely jackpot that I ended up scoring on this trip. Something like this is just timeless. It's going to match with a lot of things that I already have on my wardrobe. And I think it's a piece that adds a little bit of a nonchalant kind of like deconstructed vibe to any other sort of city look. So yeah, very pleased to have checked already one of my wish list items for 2025. Talking about Uruguayan designers, from Agnès Lenoble, I actually would love to get a belt like this one right here. We searched it all over without any luck in the boutiques in Uruguay when we were recently there. And they do have international shipping. However, it was just styled with a dress. It wasn't really the picture of the belt being sold. And now I've gotten in contact with them and they've told me that they will notify me, and once it's in the website I can purchase it and then just have it shipped right here in France. What I did find while searching for that other bag that I was just sharing with you, sort of the handbag version of that belt that I actually still want. Something like this would have been perfect for that 22 suede bags for fall video that I made recently, which if you haven't seen, I'll make sure to leave linked up here for you. Also from Agnès Lenoble, it's going going to be, once again, a very sort of Uruguayan DNA type of handbag. It's got a lot of the elements of the country. There's always that duality of countryside meets ocean vibes. So there's going to be some mother of pearl details in it, and then we've got some horses in there, the sunshine, then a lot of other sort of bits and bobs. There's going to be the Uruguayan emblem in there. There's obviously the designer's name in it. And even if this wasn't technically a piece that I had on my wish list for this year, I feel like it would still fulfill a very particular purpose in my wardrobe. I don't have anything like this. My handbags actually tend to always be a little bit more on the minimal end of things, as you can see with some of the ones I have right back in there. So something like this is a little bit out there, a little bit more fun, and I just love the idea of it having all of my roots embedded into one piece. Now, the last bag I'd like to get this year for now would be this other piece by Chanel. It's a mini top handle quilted handbag that comes in the durable grainy black caviar leather, yellow gold hardware, and the classic braided chain, iconic from the brand. I think it will make for a great evening bag. Most of my jewelry is in yellow gold, so pieces like this seamlessly blend into my outfits. And currently on my wardrobe, I only have metallic or brown evening bags. So I've been noticing the need for a small black evening bag. I tried trying it at the store in London, but they didn't have it available. So I guess on the vlogs this year, we'll have a little hunt for this baby happening. From the jewelry department, there are a couple of pieces that I'd love to add to my collection this year, starting by this chain from Idyl. It's a diamond chain that has multiple ways to be worn, and it's technically an add-on piece, meaning you can give different lives to the piece itself depending on how you want to style it. I'd personally like to wear it as a climber, hooking it between an earring down here all the way up to another diamond that I have right here, which is actually from Idyl as well. Idyl's pieces are love-grown diamonds that I've been wearing for a couple of years, and I'm honestly quite obsessed with the quality, the durability, and the sheen that these pieces have. I do have another chain from Idyl, which is called the Apollo, also a part of their modular wear it a couple of different ways proposal. And I love adding it as a little touch of rock and roll, but make it glamour right here as an ear climber as well. These pieces are naturally conflict-free, sustainable, and chemically speaking, they have the exact same composition as their mined alternative. Since we're on the earrings department, I'd love to add a pair like this one from Tiffany's. They're pearls with a diamond detail that I think would be particularly lovely and comfortable as an everyday pair. Something I can sleep with, perhaps simply wear on a couple of days in a row without really having to worry about removing them and putting them back on. I wore pearls back to back on a days and months and even years on a row basis for most of my life. And even if I like experimenting with different type of earrings, particularly for the last 10 or maybe 15 years. So I would say half my life I wore pearls. The other half of my life I had fun with different types of earrings. However, I think I'm ready to dip my toes back into the pearls for day wear type of earring game. Going back to Idyl, I'd love to update my everyday piercings. So these are some of the options I've been eyeing from them. Also, this one's right here. Once again in diamonds, I think would look absolutely gorgeous as an everyday little sparkle stack. I find the look of this free floating diamond type of proposals absolutely exquisite, as everything they do, to be quite honest with you. Finally, from the jewelry department, I'd love to get some goodies from the Serpenti collection, once again from Bulgari. Whether that's a double band diamond ring, a bracelet, this exquisite necklace, or all the above, because a girl can only dream. From Longchamp, I spotted this pair of boots that I think would look absolutely gorgeous on a visit to the countryside. Perhaps paired with a little flowy dress or something of that sort. Something like this, I think I might get a little bit more wear out of than I would like to admit, because to be fair with you, it does rain quite often in France, and sometimes I find myself in need of a pair of rain boots and I don't really have one. I used to have a pair of hunter boots that I would wear absolutely everywhere in Paris many years ago, but I think I sold those clothes when I went to live in Middle East, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm refinding a need for a pair of this type of boots, which I think I would love to style with my Victoria Beckham for Mango sort of linen cotton trousers that I got last year, and a coat like either this one right here with a little tweed detail or just a classic plain blazer. From Perrier Jouet, a bottle of their Eau de la Nature collection would be an exquisite centerpiece to display during a refreshing spring toast this year. A true work of art that brings to life the love of the Maison for all things nature by Atelier Montex's iconic embroidery savoir-faire. This magnificent piece has the most gorgeous brass floral structure that dances around the bottle with plated 24-karat yellow gold and over 8,000 sequins and beads. The perfect festive touch to have our eyes dancing along our palettes. Now from Kate, I'd love to get one of their iconic belts, and for the time being, I've gotten this other one from Massimo Dutti, which is basically a test ride for a fraction of the price. This one's in the dark brown with silver hardware, and they also propose it with black leather and silver hardware as well. Also from Kate, I think I would really enjoy the Dallas boots in complete black smooth leather. However, they are nowhere to be found in my size. So if by any chance you spot them, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm a size 38 or 38 and a half. A handbag I almost forgot, from Sebet. I'm still loving the Symmetry bag, particularly this one in the navy color with a little bit of woven sort of outside stitching. The fact that it comes in yellow gold means it would seamlessly blend into my wardrobe. And I think it's something that I consider to be a little bit a-seasonal. I could get wear out of it all year round. Likewise from Totem, this black pre-spring T-lock bag in the small size has caught my attention ever since launching a couple of weeks ago. I've had my eyes on the model for longer, however, this particular version of it with the lovely texture proposal is something that I think is what I'll end up going for. And it will marry to perfection with my little cowhide ballet flats from Massimo Dutti. Alright, so that will be it for today. Although if I'm really honest with you, I think this list might evolve in a couple of months, so we might do another one for 2025, because why not? In any case, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what's on your Lux wish list for 2025. And if you're not done watching, I'll leave you 2 more in here so you can binge a little bit more. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!